What's going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at one of the coolest power banks that you are going to find right now, and this is the SharGeek 170. This is a massive 24,000 milliamp hour battery, but size isn't just everything. It's also capable of up to 170 watts of output and 140 watts of input, meaning that even though it's a large battery pack, it's only going to take about 45 minutes to fully charge. If you're in a rush, 20 minutes is going to get this thing from 0 to 50%. So it's great for you guys that are always on the go in the coffee shop, even in the airlines, because it is airline proof. You get a smart display on the front. It's also IP66 water resistant, so no worries if you drop that coffee on it or someone splashes it in the pool. Enough talk about it. I can't wait to unbox it and show you what this is all about. If you're interested in picking it up, check my links down below. And while you're down there, subscribe to the channel and like this video if any part of it helped you out. But let's check out the SharGeek 170. Before we go ahead and plug this in, I just want to show you how cool and awesome the SharGeek 170 is. I mean, you can just see all of the capacitors, circuitry, the transistors, everything like that, everything that's going on in the inside. And you also do have that smart display right on the front, which actually my battery just died, so I'm going to put this 140 charge to test. But it should charge up 0 to 50 in about 20 minutes or 0 to 100 in about 45. If we take a look at the ports on the side here, what I like about the USB-C ports is that it is power delivery 3.1 and it's going to be 140 watts in or out. And then that USB-A port is going to provide up to 30 watts of power. And there also is a low wattage mode as well. And again, it is IP66 water resistant, so perfect if you take this to the coffee shop or the pool or anything like that. Getting a little splash of water on the top or spilling your drink is not going to harm this. And it also is airline compatible as well. And I just like that you can see those 6 battery cells on the inside there. Very, very cool. And they are electric vehicle grade battery cells. So this is a battery pack that is well made and constructed. And you can feel that just by the weight and whatnot. Now there might be one downside to this, which I'll let you know just a little bit later on in the video, but it's time to charge it up and it's time to test out that 140 watts claim. So let's go ahead and plug in my little adapter here. Now to get the 140 watts, obviously you do have to have a 140 watt adapter. Now speaking of Charge and Sharge, they do have some really cool products, guys. Now this happens to be one of their 65 watt chargers. And I think this is really cool. Again, I like the see-through design. Anytime that I can see through my devices, I'm definitely on board. And you also do have a retractable cable. I mean, more times than not when I'm traveling, I'm always having to pack cables and sometimes I forget them. But having a retractable cable built in definitely saves that hassle and saves a lot of time. And having another USB-C port on the side also saves a lot of time. So you can charge up to 2 devices at once. And with the plug that retracts into itself, makes it perfect for the everyday carry, perfect for the airline bag, perfect for any time you need to charge something up. Sharge definitely has you guys covered. But if you don't have 140 watts to get that maximum input, what I like about this is you always are able to see how long it's going to take to charge up. So even if you have a 65 watt, 75 watt, 30 watt, anything like that, you'll always know how much time is remaining. And you'll also always know how much is the input and output as well. So very, very cool. Now let's see if we're going to get up to that 140 watts. This does support passive charging. So with this included cable, if you're not using it to get some charge in, you can always use it to get some charge out. So let's go ahead and connect my MacBook to it. I'm going to connect to one of the USB-C ports right there, and then connect my MacBook Pro. Let's go ahead and just connect this one right on the side there. And then you'll see that smart display just kind of change just a little bit. Zoom in a little closer. And you can just see how cool this battery pack is. 45 minutes to fully charge this 24,000 milliamp hour battery. This is an excellent battery pack. I can't stress that enough, guys. I mean, it's a nerd's dream if you ask me, and more power than I know what to do with. Now, if you're in and out of airports or coffee shops, this is going to be something that you want to carry because you'll be able to charge up your MacBook at least once. But again, that passive charge means as you're working, you can charge up your battery pack and your device at the same time. It'll charge up your iPhone a couple times, an iPad a couple times. You guys know the deal. This is a massive battery pack, and depending on the size of your devices, you'll get the appropriate amount of charges. You can see I'm charging my MacBook, and it's outputting about 24 watts, 22 watts of charge. Now my MacBook isn't at 0, so it's doing its smart charge thing, but it's gonna deplete this battery in about 30 minutes from 20% at its current charge. Now what's gonna happen if I plug in another device to that USB-C port? Let's just go ahead and plug in my S25 Ultra and see what kind of output and what kind of change we're going to get as well. So you can see on my S25 Ultra, super fast charging, and it is inputting, It's probably going to go up to about 30 watts. And let's just quickly take a look. So yeah, it's staying about that 27, 28, 29 range. It might get into that 30. There we go. Just got up to 30 watts. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this battery pack to charge at 140 output. So let me just go ahead and switch my cable over and plug this one into the 170. Then I'm going to plug a device that's actually capable of 140 watts. So let's go ahead and plug that in and see if we can get this thing to just kind of juice it up a little bit faster. And you can see the output right away, very, very fast and reliable. I'm already outputting 139, 140 watts out. So very cool, very respectable when it comes to Sharge. They are definitely giving you the right specs. Connecting two USB-C devices, you're going to get 100 watts from one and 65 from the other. More than enough to charge two MacBook Pros or anything that requires a lot of power. So let's go ahead and put that to the test. Next, we're going to connect my MacBook. So let's go ahead and connect my MacBook here and see if we're going to get that 65 watts of charge. And yep, right off the bat, you can see it's climbing. So let's go ahead and switch this around, and you can see that my 140 watt device is still getting 106 watts, and my MacBook Pro is getting about 50 watts at the moment. Now again, your devices are going to negotiate the charging speed based on battery capacity and all of that good stuff, but you can see that I am getting a very respectable charge from both of these devices. And again, being able to see that smart display is just something I actually think is super cool, guys. Really, really cool. Now finally, let's go ahead and plug in a iPad Pro to the USB-A port. You can see that I'm still getting about that 40 to 50 watt range on my MacBook. My 140 watt device dropped down to about 70 watts, so this is actually performing a little bit better than the rated wattage on the output when connecting three devices. And then I have my iPad connected with the USB-A, and the total output right now is about 115 watts. So if you want to know if you'll still be able to get your work done in time without missing your flight or whatever it is, having a smart display is #1 priority. And for those of you that want to know, just double press on that button on the side to go into low current mode. Double press it to get out of that low current mode. But this is an excellent travel device, very cool looking, very stylish, very sleek, and something that I could highly recommend. Now, depending on when you watch this video, I've seen these go on sale for about 99 bucks or so. Always check my links down below. If I can score you guys a coupon, I'll throw it down there as well. They also do range up to the 140, 150 range. So again, just kind of play with those links, see when's the right time to pull the trigger, and definitely do it and let me know down in the comments below. And the SharGeek is definitely a battery pack that you're going to see in my bag. So if you see me on the streets in New York, definitely ask me what's in there. It's going to be this 170, 100% for sure. Now, speaking of an everyday carry, this is my one issue that might come into play with this battery pack, and it's just the fact that it might get scratched up easily. Now, I'm someone who takes care of my devices, but thankfully they do have a nice carry case that they give you, so I'm always going to keep it in this carry case. But again, it's a battery pack. It's made to be a workhorse. It's made to get work done, but a little scratch here or there is not really going to bother me. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.